Last of the 7th in a tie game, and Will Myers takes a look at ball one from Clayton Kershaw. Myers, Cronenworth, and Profar expected in the bottom of the 7th inning. Will is 0 for 2. He's popped out to first and struck out swinging. Pitch should be the 90th for Kershaw of his outing. There's a 2-1 to Myers. Downstairs, a ball 3. Padres got the home run from Grisham last inning in the 6th to tie it up 1-1. Myers with a swing and a miss makes it a full count.
3-1 slider. And it was a legitimate strike as well. If taken, it would have been called a strike. Caught a lot of the zone. Might go back to it.
Myers hits it on the ground and diving it short as Taylor gets up, and his throw will be late. Myers beats it out. Infield hit to start things at the bottom of the 7th inning. Well, he's got great speed. You forget about it because he's so big.
And you know what? As soon as that ball was hit and Taylor dove for it, Will down the first base line looked like he bellied out a little bit, thinking that ball was going to get through, and then he had to straighten it up to get to first base as quickly as he can. How close is it? Whoa, that's close.
They're going to challenge close.
That is. Oh.
I don't know if there's enough there to overturn it.
Yeah.
Call on the field is safe. Dodgers are challenging.
That's about as close as it gets, isn't it, Donnie?
Yes, it was. Because again, it doesn't have to be in the back of the glove, just has to be in the cylinder of the glove.
And that's why you're taught to go touch the front of the bag.
Wow. But it's so close.
Oh.
Is there enough to overturn it?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen one this close. Wayne Kirby thinks he's safe.
And he is safe, so call stands. Dodgers lose their challenge, and Myers aboard at first to begin the bottom of the 7th inning. Jay Cronenworth has struck out swinging. He doubled to lead off the 5th, but never got to leave second base. Kershaw worked around it. Fastball by him. 93 and turned out to be right down the middle. Dodgers are shifting here as Taylor goes to the right side of the infield, barely to the right of second base, but he's there. Popped up foul, that'll get out of play. Now with the 2 strikes, Edwin Rios, third baseman for LA, going to the right side. A newly constructed shift put on here by Dave Roberts and the Dodgers. In the air to left field. Towards the line comes Peterson. And he makes the catch for out number 1 at the bottom of the 7th inning. Myers back to first. That'll bring up Jerks and Profar. Now, since Padres have hit a home run tonight, you get a free Jumbo Jack tomorrow with a purchase of a large drink.
Well, kind of anxious to see if Jurickson Profar offers it the first pitch. Kershaw likes to get ahead. You might be thinking breaking ball because Jurickson on the first pitch this year is hitting .467, 7 for 15 with 2 home runs.
Over first base, and Myers back to the bag.
Might not be a bad idea this at bat to look for that first pitch to drive. I'd look slider first pitch. Go to Hacken.
Throw over, and Myers easily back to the bag, just crossed over to get there. In there for strike one. That was a slider. Ended up kind of hanging it a little bit too, but it was good for a strike.
Yeah, up and in a little bit.
Profar is grounded out to third, flied out to right in his previous 2 appearances tonight against Clayton Kershaw. That is strike 2. That was on the high strike call area.
Nice curveball right there. The most pitches that Kershaw, as we take a look at the old number 2. Profar's like, really? Oh well. Most he's thrown is 99 pitches. That was 2 starts ago for Kershaw.
On the ground and through a vacated right side into right field. Myers will throw the brakes on as he got to second. Betts was hoping he would try for third, but Myers remains at second base. Base hit for Profar. First and second, 1 down.
Yeah, if it's station to station, that's okay. There's no way you're going to take third base on Mookie Betts. It was just hit too shallow. The right fielder playing that way. He charged it nicely.
Here comes Dave Roberts. He is going to go out, and looks like he wants to take the baseball from Kershaw. And Clayton's trying to talk him out of it. At 99 pitches, Kershaw's done, much to his chagrin.
Pedro Baez was activated off the IL Saturday. He missed a month with a strained right groin. He's got a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, and a slider. About 94. He likes to throw a lot of fastballs up in the zone and sliders down. And once again, it's worth mentioning that this Dodger bullpen doing very, very well. First in the National League with a 2.71 ERA, second in Major League Baseball.
1 out, 2 on, and Jorge Oña, the batter, takes strike 1. Oña singled off Kershaw in the third, struck out swinging in the 5th. Up and in at 94. Greg Garcia has come out on deck. Looks like he'll be hitting for Mateo. Jorge Mateo had struck out twice against Kershaw, 2 plate appearances tonight. And it looks like it'll be Greg Garcia. Swing and a miss. Big cut there for Oña to 95, right down the middle.
Oh, he wants that one back.
More Dodgers relievers. Blake Trinan has been used as the closer. Kenley Jansen has not been available, of course, closing many games himself in the past. Oña gets jammed off the thumb, sends it foul. Second deck. We talked about the Dodgers pen, and just because you get into their pen does not mean you're any better off. 2.71 ERA. That's second only to the Oakland A's in the majors.
Yeah, 196 strikeouts collectively 47 games, a record of 20-10 for that Dodger bullpen.
Oña sends it to left field down the line. Peterson headed over, is not going to get there. Coming around from second is Myers. He'll score, and the Padres take a 2-1 lead. Jorge Oña. Run charge to Kershaw.
He is so strong, he takes a huge cut that if he gets beat with a pitch, this is a four-seamer in. Look where he hits that ball. Off the label. Softly enough to where it dumps in there. No chance for Jack Peterson. Glenn Hoffman gives the green light to Will Myers. Padres got action at second and third.
You give him credit for a double and an RBI. Infield in, and they're shifting with that infield in on the right side. And it's Garcia pinch hitting. What a big spot this is for Greg Garcia.
He's the guy you want up, too. We've seen him come through big time in the past. Not only this year, but last year as well.
Off the bench, into the game, pinch hitting with runners at second and third.
And he realizes the situation. Infield in, it doesn't have to really swing out of his shoes. Just play a little pepper. Put the ball in play. Even a fly ball to the outfield, score a run.
Profar at third, Oña at second, one down. Take strike one, grab the inside corner. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2.
Nice changeup from Baez there.
Battle back.
Yeah, that's probably his best secondary pitch. Four-seamer and the changeup. Those are his go-to pitches. He'll mix in a slider once in a while.
Profar at third, Oña at second, one out, a run already in. Garcia fouls it back to the screen, stays alive. Deep breaths. On deck, Trent Grisham, who homered to tie the game. Now the Padres have the lead, looking to obtain some insurance. Profar. Oña. 2-2 pitch coming, but Baez asks for time, backs off.
How about Greg Garcia this year, hitting .375 in the pinch?
It's an art.
Sure is.
It's not easy to do. Fouls off another. Infield in all the way around here for the Dodgers. No shift anymore. They're straight up. In the dirt, and it's ball three. Full count, a good scoop by Barnes. 8th pitch of this plate appearance. This pinch hit appearance for Greg Garcia coming up. Baez in the midst of a meeting with himself off the hill. Garcia hits onto the ground to first. Muncy is going to come home with it, and safe at the plate. Getting in from third is Profar. He eludes the tag. Padres take a 3-1 lead. Muncy had him but couldn't throw him out.
I don't know why Max Muncy did not run at the runner, Jerks and Profar at third base. It was that little right there. That's when Profar made the decision to commit home. The nice slide away, got the back end of home plate. The race is on, and he most definitely wins it right there. Why Muncy didn't just run right at him, I don't know, but that's a big break for San Diego. Great base running by Profar.
Garcia gets an RBI. He reaches on the fielder's choice. As Profar, the great slide, gets in, and the Padres have a 3-1 lead. That hiccup, though, you're right. Thinking about tagging the bag at first costs him.
Yeah.
That split second. Onia remains at second, so it's first and second. Still just one out, and here is Grisham.
You know, you figure if you run right to Profar, okay, you run him back to the base he came from. Okay, then the runners are still moving up. You at least get an out, which would be 2 outs, and it's a wash because it would still be second and third with 2 outs. But in this event, that one little glitch, run for San Diego, and still only 1 out.
A moment of indecision. Ball and a strike to Grisham. Struck out looking in the third. Homered in the sixth to tie the game 1-1. Oh, and by the way, the 2 runs that have scored in this inning are charged to the starter, Clayton Kershaw. 6 1/3, 5 hits. He's charged with now 3 runs. Didn't walk anybody. He struck out 9. Now it's time for the Callaway long ball. Trent Grisham tied the game in the 6th inning with home run number 9 of the year for the Padres center fielder. 397 feet away, 104.9 on the miles per hour. And the launch angle at 28. The bat flip and the stare. I'm not sure what they were at. It's up top for ball 3. So far, Baez has not been able to record an out. So 17 pitches, top of the order. Fernando Tatis Jr. waiting on deck.
Well, when Grisham is ahead in the count this season, .469 average with 5 home runs. 15 for 32 in that category.
On the ground to first base, Muncy will go to second and throw it into left field. So coming around is Onia. He will score on the errant throw, and the Padres take a 4-1 lead. They tried the double play. Instead, it ends up in left field, and the Padres add another run.
Well, I know Clayton Kershaw's not on the mound anymore, but that was one of my keys to avoid the strikeout against the left-hander. Hey, avoid the strikeout against any Dodger pitcher. Put the ball in play, and you never know what's going to happen.
Pitching change again for LA. They'll move on to their 3rd arm of the night. It's 4-1 now, Padres. Blake Trinan into the game.
Well, he notched his first save of the season on Wednesday night. Blake Trinan, the erstwhile National. 2-seamer slider, a 4-seamer, and a cutter. He's got a 2-seamer that's about 97-98. ERA at 2.5. Opponent's only hitting 200. He has kept the ball in the yard 16 punch-outs in 21 innings for the right-hander.
Fernando Tatis Jr. coming up here as Pedro Baez can only look on now. He did not record an out. Gave up a hit and so far a run. Didn't walk anybody, nor did he strike anybody out. And the Dodgers have moved on to Blake Trinan. With runners at first and second, here is Tatis, and he had no success against Kershaw tonight. He had been 0 for 3 against Clayton Kershaw. Striking out twice and grounding out to second base. Strikeouts are both swinging. Fouled off to the right, out of play. 97 from Trinan. He still brings it.
How about that 97-mile-an-hour lane changer from Trinan, Donnie? It's nasty, huh?
Pretty good.
It's worth repeating.
That is low and away.
Still only one out. That's got a good ring to it.
Yes, it does. Taking advantage of the miscue in the inning as well. Given the opportunity, games like this and the postseason, you have to get the runs in. And the Padres have gotten one so far after the throwing error by Muncy. And really the misplay at first base by Muncy, deciding to come home late.
Yep.
I mean, even though that was not technically an error, it was a mental error.
Yes, most certainly was. And once again, speed won out on that one. It was that one little turn committing to first base, and then Profar was off. It was fun to watch.
For the Padres.
Yes. Yeah, most certainly.
First and second with one out in the inning. A 3-run bottom of the 7th so far. In the dirt and blocked nicely by Barnes. No advance.
You know, Don, I know we've been talking about that play quite a bit, but here's another thing Muncy could have done. Cradled that ball and run to the runner coming down the first baseline while eyeing Profar. I mean, the runner's got to come down the first baseline. If he could tag him if he wants and then run right at Profar and go back to third base. Rather than, okay, are you going to go? No. I'll go. You're going to, I'll go to the back. Oh, you're scored.
It all took too long.
Yeah.
And you still have to credit Profar on the slide. That was a really good slide.
Great slide.
Seventh member of the Padres to bat here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Profar getting in. And he scored the 3rd Padres run. Kershaw charged with 3 runs in his 6th and a 3rd. Didn't want to leave this game. This one is chopped softly left side. It'll be cut off. No, nobody's going to get it. Tatis will reach. Trying to cut it off was Rios in front of Taylor. He couldn't field it. Taylor couldn't get it either. So Fernando with his speed, no problem. Aboard at first. Bases loaded now with 1 out.
Who says you got to scald one to the gap? Hit it off the sweet spot. How about a chopper off the plate and everybody is safe?
Checked up on both Rios and Taylor. It's a base hit.
We've seen this scenario before.
Oh, the base is loaded, you mean?
Yes.
Filled with Padres.
Drunk with monks. There's the slam counter. Stuck at 7.
On the ground, base hit into right field. From third base comes Garcia. He will score as Betts gets it back in, and the Padres take a 5-1 lead. Manny Machado with an opposite field RBI single.
One on, one off. Manny playing a little pepper on the two-seamer away. Nice easy swing. 6 hopper. And you gotta love the reaction. Oh yeah, Manny wants to eat cake. Let them eat cake. Oh, 1789, too soon?
Austin Nola is 0 for 3. He's grounded out twice and struck out looking. Nola chops one towards third base. Rios will tag out Tatis, but a run will score. In from third is Grisham, and the Padres add another run. On top 6-1. So 5 on assist on the putout of Tatis. As Nola reaches, he'll pick up an RBI, and the Padres have a 6-1 lead. Throw over and taking off and being thrown out at third base is Machado. He tried to steal it, and that will end this inning as they try to keep the pressure on. But the Padres come up with a 5-run 7th inning. Jorge Oña able to reach with a double that plates the go-ahead run, and then Profar gets in with a great slide. Padres on top 6-1.